Guys flipping good, bro.
Oh, what a play by Volpe. Gets to his feet. Got him. That is a gold glove play by the Yankee shortstop.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's me, the man with like 80 subs, and I haven't made a big video like this in like forever. So why now did I decide to finally make a video after so long nobody cares? The shortstop in TF2 is either a weapon you heard of but never used, or a weapon you did hear of but thought it was bad, probably because of a friend that told you about it and thought it wasn't great, or this absolute atrocity of a video released by this lolcow of a TF2 YouTuber, where basically the opinion is that it's bad, but then it's not, then it's bad, then it's... This video is atrocious. Don't watch it. Like I did. I got sent this video by someone. I'm going to be reacting to it. What are you talking about? Every person I've known who uses a festivizer weapons are fucking retarded.
Scattergun options at close range because
It's not, dude, that's a skill issue. This guy is fucking bad at scout. Like, literally, he has a festivized weapon.
if you're really precise. But that's asking a lot.
Well, that's asking you because you're shit at aiming, as proven by these clips. This is a non-point. Anything on Scout is bad, and choke points because the soldier exists, the double exists. Why specify this for the shortstop? You stupid, fat, fucking greasy piece of shit.
In the first place. Really, making this video has made me realize what a versatile weapon the shortstop
Then
is.
why do you make a bad weapon academy on it? Why? Why? It's actually kind of versatile. Not bad. Then why'd you make a video on it? You retard!
Said it is still pretty bad.
It's not bad! You just said that it was good and versatile, and now you're saying it's bad? Why are you contradicting yourself? Ah! Just a re-recording of a previous video. Yeah, I really hate this video if you couldn't tell. So moving past dog shit videos made by terrible players at the game who both are bad at the game and at being a good son for their own mother, we're going to talk about the shortstop, its strengths, its perks, and why I believe it is not only my favorite weapon in the entire game, but also it being Scout's second best primary weapon. Like, seriously, man, this guy gets so easily rattled at the game because he sucks so bad that he literally blames his mother for everything because he's such a piece of shit. It's actually fucking crazy.
You really think you're a good player? I don't.
Fucking yeah, it was like garbage.
Now
I want to leave spawn, you worthless fucking subhuman. Fucking garbage. Piece of fucking shit. Fuck off and die. Fuck off and die.
Wait, is there any...
kills every time.
Seriously, and I was pumped because like...
I'll be honest, this is the one time I'm not getting...
Sorry, I hate my mother. Anyways.
Oh boy, I get to talk about the goody good. This is the strengths of the shortstop. It has a lot of them, trust me. One of those that it has is the range increase that you get because of the higher accuracy of the shortstop. Now, before we get into it, I just want to preface this that it gives you a smidge increase in range, like a little tiny squeeze in the Scout's effective range. Not like super long range sniper rifle range, like a lot of people like to say, but which, like, who cares? Like, every shotgun in the game can't go that far anyways when it comes to range. Like, but the range that you get from the shortstop because of its accuracy and higher damage count per pellet makes it so you have that much more freedom for range. So you can just spam your shots down thanks to the soda popper's faster fire rate and do a fuck ton of damage. So this also allows you to have more freedom in your positioning. It allows you to be more flexible in where you're gonna go and where you set up. If somebody is walking by and if you're in high ground or somewhere out of the class's effective range, you can pester them and just be annoying and do good chunk damage to them at long range. Combine all those things together and hold your crosshair on the enemy, and you're doing more sustained DPS in one go compared to the scattergun, where not only it would struggle at those ranges, but also not do that much damage per second because of its slower fire rate. Try not to think of the shortstop as a scattergun, but rather as like a minigun or something like that. Just hold your crosshair on somebody and you're doing big damage to them. Now with this comes a requirement of better aim on Scout. And with that, I actually find that to be an upside. It rewards players with good aim with a higher DPS. And because it does 72, if you get up close to a light class, for example, it allows you to kill those classes much faster than with the stock scattergun. So like, oh shit, a sniper is bothering us in the back lines. Oh, I gotta flank them. Boom, you get to there, you go up to him, bam, bam, he's dead. Or, oh shit, it's another scout. Oh, he's moving kind of like a fucking easy mode bot. Like, oh, wow, bam, bam, he's dead. Even medics or anything like at 150 up to a soldier's health, they still go down in 3 shots. Like a medic, oh no, it's my fault, I'm going to die. Bam, 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 he's dead. Or, oh shit, a pyro coming after me, and he's got the flamethrower out. You could just get out of the pyro's effective range of his flamethrower and just knock him out in 3 shots. Also, one little upside here about the shortstop is that the downside that it has, which is that you take increased knockback from all sources, is actually kind of an upside. Let's say you're going around a corner, you see a soldier's there, you're like, oh shit, I'm dead. You can time your jump with the soldier's blast damage, and you just fucking fly away. And if you time that double jump right, you won't take fall damage, and you'll get out of the soldier's effective range, allowing you to retreat to your team or to a health pack. Like, the downside really isn't that bad. The only time that it is bad is if you're using bonk to try to distract the sentry and like a fucking pyro air blast in a corner. It's just much easier for you to get stuck and die, but like that's really the only time I've seen that downside actually be a downside. But yeah, those are all the strengths of the shortstop, and they all come together to create what is, in my opinion, Scout's second best gun. Like, it's really good. And I know a lot of people say that the soda popper is arguably the best weapon for Scout, or like the second best weapon for Scout or whatever, because it has faster burst damage than the stock and it has like similar DPS. But like, shortstop's got 2 extra rounds over the soda popper, and on top of that, like, the hype meter is pretty good, and if you know how to use it, you can really just abuse it and make soldiers hate you. But you have to deal damage in order to use it, and it's like a little ability thing. So like, I'd rather just take the overall consistency of the shortstop's faster sustained DPS and extra range increase over this double barrel that has a once in a while like ability that makes it good. So yeah, the shortstop is all good. There's no problems whatsoever. Oh no. I don't like what that text is saying. There isn't much, trust me. The only considerable downsides I see with the shortstop are as follows. One of them being less damage. I know I made a whole segment about burst sustained damage over burst, but sometimes the burst damage of the scattergun is just too good. Like, hitting a meat shot at point blank, just knocking out a class in like 2 shots, or like insta killing like a kunai's body that didn't backstab anybody, will always be satisfying. The other one of those is 2 less ammo in the magazine. It is pretty annoying. They only have 4 shots and you have to go through a long ass reload. And unlike the scattergun, you can't just reload individual rounds into the scattergun. So at least you'll have an extra round to do damage with. And another one of those, oh no, oh boy, is the shove. I'm just kidding. I'm not even gonna talk about this fucking. Everyone knows that it's bad and like it's not worth like talking about. Like, it's stupid. That's the whole point. Like, it makes it so much worse because of the shove. If you actually make a argument as to a downside of the shortstop being that it has the shove, like, you're actually like your brain is not there. Like, you took your fucking brain out and threw it in the fucking trash can if that's like your definitive argument against the shortstop. Anyways, an actual final downside of the shortstop is that even though its emphasis on aim can be rewarding and it rewards players who are good at aiming, it is still a downside because of its tighter spread and less pellet count. You're gonna have to really aim with this thing, and if you don't, you're just wasting 4 shots and you're I really don't find these to be that detrimental of downsides. Yes, the burst damage thing can be like a situational sort of thing, especially if you're trying to fight a heavy. The shortstop really struggles at trying to kill that big man. However, this can be mitigated with some secondaries like the milk or Criticola. Besides actually struggling against heavy sometimes, if you just put in the time to practice with this thing and actually get used to its aim style and just use it for more than like an hour, then this whole aim issue downside thing is like a non-issue. Let's just be real. In order to utilize the shortstop to its utmost effectiveness, you're going to have to change your playstyle a bit of Scout. Instead of thinking yourself as the normal Scout light class character that just goes around off angles and flight routes and picks off single targets, treat yourself more like a heavy, where he works with his team, moves the payload card or objective, or, just be a team player. You want to be treating the scattergun as like your primary means of damage. Well, obviously it is, but you know what I mean. Unlike the scattergun, where it would be best after you expend all your rounds to just switch to your pistol and just finish somebody off, because with the scattergun you're reloading one, firing one, reloading one, firing one. With the shortstop, the reload, although a little slower than the double barrels, is still fast enough so that you can use your ability, wrap around a corner, reload, and just try to finish somebody off with your 4 reloaded shots. This can create a large variety in your secondaries. I would say that pistols aren't really that effective with the shortstop because you're just going to be using that as your primary damage dealer. It's kind of like a scattergun and pistol combined. The most effective secondary, in my opinion, is the milk. Not only are you healing yourself faster than you would with the stock scattergun because you're firing faster and have a tighter spread, but also it helps your team out. Milk is always going to be a good secondary. Then I would say other options include like the bonk. You can use the bonk to get around enemies and to get in an off angle to blast somebody, or use it as just an on-the-go invincibility. And if you know how to mitigate the slow after the bonk effect's over, it's not really that bad of an option. It's actually one of my favorite options to pair it with the shortstop when I'm not just going meta with the milk. Also, Criticola here is actually really good with the shortstop because it has a tighter spread and does more damage at range. You can fully utilize the mini crits having no damage fall off on any weapon really. With the shortstop, be far away enough so that a soldier or a devilman or something like that isn't really a problem. Like if you get smacked by a soldier, knocked out, like that's it, you're dead. But like that's it. Let's just use the range to your advantage. Just abuse the Criticola's ability to give the shortstop no fall off. Another utilization tactic here that you can use might be contradictory because of the fact that the shortstop does less damage up close, but get close. The 72 damage that it does at point blank is nothing to scoff at. As I said previously, this is enough to 2-tap most of the classes in the game. And one of those, the sniper, being a class that Scout really loves to kill. So get in close and just utilize the faster fire rate of the shortstop and just blast somebody's head off. Like just clean off. And as I previously mentioned with Sniper, you want to focus on classes that are below a soldier's health pool. Not like you're going to really struggle against a soldier if you use your mobility positioning to your advantage, but it is pretty difficult to fully land those 4 shots full damage on a soldier. So any class below that, like Medic, Engineer with Gunslinger, and like the Sniper, like I said, all these classes are good enough just to knock out, and you have a really good advantage of beating them. So when you fully utilize the shortstop with the methods and strategies that I just said, it becomes a really good weapon that rewards a change in playstyle of the Scout for, like I said 1,000 times, more consistent, sustained DPS. So to conclude on my shortstop, it's a more aim dependent but a sustained DPS side compared to the stock scattergun. The stock will always beat the shortstop because it is more consistent and reliable with its higher damage, but shortstop can down lighter classes much faster than the stock scattergun, and it has much more consistent damage at range, making it a reliable spam option at close to mid-range. With all the pros that I said before about the shortstop, it might not beat stock in terms of consistency and just good damage all around at close range where Scout is most effective. It is a good side grade to it, and I consider it to be Scout's second best primary, and it beats the Soda Popper in my opinion and in my experience with the shortstop. Ignore the boring, repetitive, tiring meta opinions that people have, like
Use the stock and the pistol. Don't use the shortstop because it's bad, bro.
or don't use the rap assassin because it's bad, bro. Use the bad shit. Like just use whatever you find fun. Like with the shortstop, it allows you to have a lot of variety in secondaries. Like you could fucking go crazy with the bonk and the shortstop. Like I've had games where I just use like the bonk and shortstop or the criticola and shortstop. I don't fucking know. Just like have fun, explore the variety that this game has, and just be yourself. I hope my video was helpful to you and opened your eyes on a weapon that a lot of people don't really like. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in like another fucking 8,000 years when I upload another video that isn't just a unedited fucking shit video of me doing bad with the shortstop.
Okay, I have a scattergun, you have a shortstop, and I have this shitty 7-key taunt. I think we're gonna win good on this horrible, fucking disgusting map. Have fun and talk on the mic. Why are you telling me to shut up? What did I do? You're a useless fucking sniper, stealing my cosmetic loadout. You're not a twerker, dude. You do not need to wear twerker cosmetics. You don't have an unusual. You wear Noel antlers. And also, you're gonna be food for that trans girl on the other team. That's all you'll ever be.
Life over.
Look at these two pink retards, dude. Their unusuals are so bad.
Look at these terrible cosmetic sets. Probably paid 5 keys for that.
Rick May Rampage! Oh my god, I killed